Hello, I'm Philip Stoughton. I'm at Apex 2020 and I'm joined by Dr. Bill Cardoso from Creative Electron. Bill, great to see you. Always a pleasure to chat. Thanks for stopping by. I wanted to explore, we've talked a lot about technology and what's going on in Industry 4.0 and the trends there. And one of the things you've worked on heavily as a company is the use of AI. And I know you use that for parts counting and stuff in the industry, but you're also operating in other markets where you're using that as well. What are you learning from other markets, and where are you seeing that AI rubber hit the road?
Correct. It's a good question. We've seen, especially medical device inspection, that other markets have different sensitivities to artificial intelligence. Our market specifically, SMT inspection, board inspection, has been incredibly conservative. Perhaps it's our heritage of automotive inspection, aerospace, and all these other areas where you have to prove technology for years, maybe decades before it gets fully implemented. We've seen that other markets have a hunger for this innovation, and we've been able to deploy artificial intelligence, machine learning solutions much faster in a very efficient way in areas that we never thought were possible before. Even, as I said before, medical devices, I thought it would be a very conservative area where they resist change, resist algorithms making decisions for quality inspection. And au contraire, they are, the volume and the need is so high that justifies them being early adopters for this technology.
Yeah, and they're kind of, I find the whole way the medical tech industry is moving really fascinating, because you think of medicine as a very conservative industry. Yeah. Everything is peer group reviewed, drug administration FDA, takes time, yeah. FDA, all that kind of thing. But the way they're grasping technology, robotics for surgery, all those things, they're really moving fast, and it's a really interesting sector, and it's developing in other areas. And robotics was one of the things I wanted to touch on with you, because I strolled past your booth yesterday and I saw robotic arms at both ends of your machine. Is that demand for automation something that you're seeing more in the SMT world around inspection?
Yeah, so what we've been working on is the next wave after automation. We consider automation fait complete. It's assumed. If you don't have automation, you shouldn't even be here, right? If you don't have a fully autonomous system, full automated system. What we're working now is autonomy. So that's next level after automation, which is autonomous systems. Not only systems that can move things on their own, but systems that can make decisions on their own, right? And with that, so if you look at the major drivers for cost and headaches for the EMS companies here, the main one that most people are going to tell you is labor force. Especially, not only labor force, but qualified labor force that you can put in front of a highly sophisticated piece of inspection equipment, and who are going to be able to make a decision if something is good or bad. So what our customers in Unison have asked us is for autonomy. Remove the operator from the equation and allow systems to make decisions on their own. And that's why you see robots, you see artificial intelligence fully integrated into our systems, again, because that's a requirement from our customers, especially in the SMT world.
Yeah, and that's really fascinating. We talk a lot about what I call ingredient technologies, those building blocks, and they've advanced to a level that they're usable. Robotics is one of those, and there are a bunch of suppliers that do a really good job of providing that equipment, but AI is one of those as well. It's really moving at a pace that it could be adapted in volume. What about general inspection technology? What are you seeing in terms of demand? Which industries are pushing you hardest at the moment?
From inspection technology, from a raw perspective, SMT is still a big push. And then we have, in our company, we have a wide range of different, from sporting goods to fashion design. It's another industry that we broke in, and we've been selling systems. So it's the beauty and the reason I love X-ray inspection is you never know what your day is going to be like tomorrow. It's such a wide range of applications. And of course, our core competency is SMT inspection, but also it's a lot of fun to look at all these different applications.
And last question, when you really broke into the market, one of the big things you were doing was counterfeit detection. That's a big part of it. I think there are some heightened concerns about that because we are doubtlessly coming into a time of supply chain challenge, and that always creates opportunity for the bad guys. Is that something that people are already gearing up for and asking about?
Absolutely. It's interesting. The counterfeit detection part of our business is steady state. And then you have hiccups in the supply chain, and then it all of a sudden picks up, right? And then it goes back to steady state. So you're absolutely correct. Right now, with everything that's happening in China, we've seen a hiccup, and people are raising up a red flag and saying, hey, we have to go to, the level 2, 3, or 4 of suppliers, and with that, as you go down your supply chain, the risk goes up exponentially. So the level of inspection have to apply grows proportionally.
Yeah, and it's not like you've got to develop anything. You're totally ready for that. The product's there, ready to go.
Exactly, they're ready to go, and it's the counterfeit detection of the business right now for us is plug and play. We've been doing this for over 10 years now, and it's a pretty solid area.
Bill, thanks very much for stopping by. Always a pleasure to chat, and enjoy the show.
Likewise.